Now that Halloween is behind us, we are officially in the holiday season. So my heart in sharing with you today is to give you these two really tangible ideas that you can take to your next holiday gathering and make sure that it's as healthy as possible for you and your family. Mom, I love the Lord and I love to help women lower inflammation, lose weight, keep it off, and just grow in confidence through a healthy lifestyle. Because you know what I've discovered is that not a lot of women like this stuff. This is a pound of fat. Yes, it's plastic, don't worry. I used to have 63 of these, like all over, and I lost them all 5 years ago and have been successful in keeping it off. And so what I'm sharing with you today comes from personal experience for sure, all right? Because again, this fat is not what we want around the holidays or really any time of year, right? Tip number 1, when you go to parties, bring your own, okay? Bring your own. What does that look like? Well, if you bring your own healthier options, you're gonna have healthier options at the party that you can eat. Like what? Well, I would suggest some healthy brownies and cookies. Who doesn't love cookies, right, at a party? So what I wanted to show you is that these brownies and cookies, can you see there's 2 of them here? They have veggies in them. These are from my hidden veggie and protein recipe book. If you don't already have that, let me know, because it's a fabulous resource that you can make stuff like this that tastes fabulous. They actually taste like cookies and brownies. Yes, there's some chocolate chips in there, but mostly there's hidden veggies, protein, fiber, they're low fat, they taste great, and you'll also notice the small portion. So when you bring stuff to this, to a party like this, and you put it on a festive platter, you put some cute little, Thanksgiving or Christmas toppers on these things, it's very festive. So if you don't already have that recipe book as a resource, just say recipe book down below and I will make sure to get that information to you so you can have it for yourself and your family coming into the holiday season, okay? Now, second thing, when you're going to parties and say you've brought your own, funny quick story for you really quick. I went to some Halloween parties over the weekend. It was a Halloween here in the United States. So excited that my boys are getting invited to these things. So we have a lot to go to. Anyways, one of the ones we went to, I brought a huge platter of these guys, okay, the black bean brownies. And I don't tell people they have black beans in them unless they ask. I just say they're healthy brownies. So if you ever see me bring these, now you know what's in them. Actually, one of the gals who I didn't know yet, she was picked a couple of them up. She was eating one and she's like, oh, I picked these up because they looked homemade. I said, yeah, that's cool. Like I made them. And she's like, that's really cool because I noticed that as I'm eating them, they're not super sugary and they almost, what did she say? Like they taste like they're good for me. I'm like, yes, actually they are. They are good for you. And she's like, really, what's in them? So then I told her, black beans, there's protein in there. It's got lots of fiber. It's, got the antioxidants, actually good for your gut. I mean, yeah, there's chocolate chips, but there's no sugar. And so she's like, no kidding. So that was a cool thing because I got to share with her about how you can make these things, and she grabbed my recipe book and now she has it as a resource for her family this holiday season. So number 2 tip is actually the drinks. When it comes to the drinks at a party, I will give you just my bottom line, easy, simple recommendation. Go for the stuff that's no or low calories and sugar. No or low calories and sugar. What does that look like? Well, this is my tea I was drinking this morning. There's no calories in tea, okay? So look for things like a tea, an iced tea, and a hot tea, whatever they have at the party. Water, of course, sparkling waters are very popular nowadays. I'd be curious to know what kind of brand you like, if you don't mind sharing down below. I know our family likes the Waterloo brand. It just tastes really good. There's flavored waters, sparkling waters. What you want to avoid is things like a full sugar, coffee drink, a full sugar alcoholic drink, a full sugar soda, or depending on what kind of party you go to, like sometimes they serve blended beverages. Just avoid that stuff, because here's an interesting thing for you. Did you know a pound of fat is 3,500 calories? The significance of that is that if we are choosing to eat things that have a lot of calories, a lot of sugar, at parties, and we do it multiple times, and over time the body cannot burn it fast enough, guess what? It gets stored as fat. That is how this stuff is created. And you know what? The worst part, especially for women, it gets in this belly fat area, and that's how we expand. That's what was my situation. I used to be much more expanded than I am now. And so that's why I'm sharing these things with you, because this is how, not how I lost it, but how I've been able to keep it off. And that's so important, right? Would you agree that it's really important to be healthy, but also to learn how to keep it off, keep a sustainable, very easy, simple, healthy lifestyle? That's what I like to do. So I watched my boys have really wonderful self-control. I mean, I literally watched them count their Halloween candies. So they had 6 candies. I watched them grab, we have small portions of things. So I watched them grab like 1 cupcake and not, 5. I watched them do this, and I didn't even necessarily have to like guide them. So this stuff matters. It's easy and simple. And I hope these 2 tips were so helpful for you today. I hope if you want the recipe book, just let me know. You can put recipe down below and I'll make sure to get that to you to serve you for the holidays. All right. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you soon.